What's up guys, Goonlist here bringing you another player review, and this time it's Samuel Eto'o, the Cameroon striker who plays for Chelsea. So I've got him up top in a 4-2-3-1 formation, and I've got him as a lone striker, and I've put the finisher trait on him as well. So he's 5'11", he's got a high attacking work rate and medium defensive work rate, he's right footed, he's got a 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, he's played 21 games for me and managed to score me 25 goals, and he's also got me 11 assists. So that's not a bad return for a lone striker at all, especially with regard to the assists, but I guess that's due to the formation I'm playing, and he'll be bringing the wingers and other people into play. So let's have a look at his in-game stats, and of course the trait that I added to him hasn't affected it. What we can see is the dark green, as standouts being his finishing and his penalties there, and also his dribbling is insane. You know, his shot power 88, volleys 87, basically everything that you want from your striker is in like the green there. He can play it as a cam as well, which is pretty good, but you know, so you can convert him there. But look, this is where he stands out: 92 acceleration, 90 agility, 93 reactions, 93 sprint speed as well. He's just simply outstanding, like, you know, his pace stats, and he's got 83 aggression and 85 attacking position, so he looks like an absolute tank. So let me tell you what I think about him. And you know, if this was FIFA 13, then you know, this would be like Christmas, because you know, he would be unreal. No longer do you have to worry about him being on 6 chem like you did before, and of course now he had so many more options with regards to how you can play him. But of course this is not FIFA 13, so my expectations from him, like before I started playing the game, was that this guy is going to be absolutely amazing. I was lucky enough to get him in a pack, and I thought, yes, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him straight into the squad and play him. And the thing is, you know, let's talk about his good things. This guy is rapid. You know, no one is going to catch him. He's like Usain Bolt, basically. You know, it's just the game over. He'll pick the ball up and he'll just like ghost away from defenders, and you know, once he's in behind, they're not going to catch him because he simply is that quick. So that's one. If you like your quick players, then he will be there. The other great thing about him as well is his finishing. His finishing is absolutely amazing. So you know, when you get the ball on his stronger right foot, then you know, he's going to like just leave the keeper with no chance whatsoever. He's just going to drill it past the keeper every time because he's like just amazing. He also has amazing dribbling, so he can weave in and out of defenders, and you know, he's like pretty much all round. His heading is not that bad. He's just a solid player overall in terms of like what you want, and you know, he's an effective striker, and especially if you pair him up with a bigger player, he'll be even more effective because he has the trait where he likes to run in behind and beat the offside trap, so he has great movement as well. So let's talk about a couple of things that you know that you have to be aware of when you get Eto'o. Obviously he's going to be expensive because of his pace initially, and everyone's going to go for that, and his price is still going up as when I'm making this review. So he's probably about like the 50k mark now, and I don't know what's going to happen with regards to his price, but he is a clinical striker. I mean, his record speaks for itself in terms of what he's able to do for me. However, this game is more based on strength so far than it is on pace. So the thing is, once people start to realise that, then you know, it's going to put you off a little bit, because I've used him and I've also used Benteke, and for me Benteke was, you know, more useful in terms of the game, which is strange. You know, you wouldn't expect that. However, he doesn't feel that strong. His strength is only something like 60, in the 60s, late 60s. He's not the strongest player on there at all, and you will notice that when you come up against the defenders who are just solid. The defenders always have higher strength normally than the attackers, and they will just barge him off the ball a little bit, and that will frustrate you. It'll take time, but the thing is, once he's in behind, no one will be able to catch him, but you won't be able to shrug your way through like you can do. Basically, it's a lot harder to play with him than it is with the stronger strikers out there. The other thing as well that you might not be too keen about, and I thought I'd let you know, is his medium defensive work rate. So it just means sometimes that he is a little bit sluggish to get into the right positions going forwards, but because he does have that trait to get in behind, it's not really a big issue for you, or for me rather. But you know, it might be a little niggle for those who want someone with the perfect work rates of, you know, a high attacking and a low defensive work rate. So overall, I'm saying that, you know, he is a useful striker. Just be careful how you use him. Don't expect miracles from him due to the lack of strength. That is the one thing that will be the biggest impact on why a lot of people might not like him and will prefer to go for the other options. I mean, so far in this game, I've used Eto'o, I've used Benteke, I've used Drogba, I've used Bony, and you know, they're all different, but this guy is still an absolute animal. So the good things about him, let's review. He's lightning fast, he's got clinical finishing, he's got decent dribbling, he's also got 4-star skills for you skillers out there. The bad things are, and just the small things really, is that he does feel weak. You know, he doesn't feel strong at all, and also he's got a medium defensive work rate, so that means that sometimes he's a little sluggish to get into the right position for you. So overall, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. He is an amazing striker on the game. However, that lack of strength could be the key as to why he didn't get a higher score, and I'm sure the stronger players will be a lot easier to use in the game as long as it remains the same as it is now. So that's it guys. I hope you liked this review. If you did, leave a like below, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.